Hey guys, so it was requested for me to do a kind of how-to bronze tutorial, so that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. So without further ado, I'll get into it. So I'm going to be using 4 products today, and I know that sounds like a lot, but I'm going to be doing bronzer, blush and highlighter just to show you guys how to incorporate it all. And I'm also just going to be using a setting powder. So I've done my foundation and I've done a bit of concealer. And because I'm using all powder products today, I find it really important to set your makeup with the powder product. So I'm going to be using Makeup Forever HD Setting Powder, and I just find this makes it far less likely to be blotchy. So I'm going to be using only 2 brushes today. The first one I'm going to be using is the Real Techniques powder brush. So I'm going to use this, my HD powder first, so let's get some in there. And just, you know, all over your face. You don't really want to see the product in the brush, that's how little you need. This will just really help it set it down. And then just feel your skin if it feels powdered. If it doesn't feel dewy, then you should be good. You need a tiny bit of that. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is a bronzer, and I'm going to be using my favourite all-time bronzer, which is NARS Laguna. There are plenty of alternatives out there. I love Bourjois de Lite Poudre. That's a great example of a drugstore one. There's lots out there. You don't need to use this, but I'm going to be using this today. So just swirl it. I need to swirl it quite a lot because I have this huge hole in the middle. Tap off, and where I start is I just start the tops of my cheeks where the sun would naturally hit. Just do that, and then I kind of just swirl it up around my temples. Just do that. With this huge brush, it's not too dense, it will help blend it really nicely. You won't get any blotches or any lines. It will just look a lot more natural. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. Start off with the cheek, just kind of here, and then bring it up to the temples. And it may look like I'm putting a lot on because I'm doing that so much, but that's mainly helping to diffuse the product so it doesn't look like just a line there and a line there. I'm just really trying to blend it in the skin. If you feel like it's not blending properly and you are getting lines, get another powder, maybe a skin toned powder that you use to set your makeup, and or even this again, and just use that to help you blend. So I'm just doing that. So I'm doing bronzer the way that I would wear in the summer. I'm not focusing on contouring, I'm focusing on getting the higher parts of my face looking browner. So you can see already the difference this has made. Now lots of people do the 3E process, I don't know, but method. That's essentially what I'm doing, but I'm just doing it slightly different. I'm not going, I'm focusing on this area first because I think that's most important, and then now I'm just gonna bring some down my neck, just all the way around. Again, I don't have much product on my brush, so it's not as if I'm really putting loads of bronzer on. I'm just making sure it's blended really well. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one last bit on my brush, tap off any excess, and I'm just going to go down the centre of my nose, middle of my forehead, just going to take it down the centre of my face, chin. Now I don't have much on my brush, so I know it looks like I'm putting bronzer everywhere, but it really isn't. And then come down onto your chest just to make sure, because it's all very well and good bring it down to your neck, but if you stop at your neck it's the same as stopping at your face, so you really need to blend it out and down here. So next I'm going to get blush, and I'm using NARS Gaty blush. I'm just loving this one at the moment. Again, use whatever you want. And I'm getting that on a Real Techniques blush brush, just lightly, because this is quite a strong colour. And I'm just placing it on my cheeks, just very lightly. And this is a very fluffy brush as well, so I don't feel like I'm getting too much product on my face. And once you've done that, I'm going to go back with my brush that I've been using for bronzer and just blend it in like that. Just a little semicircle right here. Again, getting my bronzer brush and just making sure it's all blended in with everything. That's the key, is blending in every time. If you want any other tutorials, please let me know. I do enjoy doing them. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this and get your bronzer on. That sounded really cheesy. But go out, go give it a try. Just don't be too heavy-handed. Good big fluffy brush. You can't really go wrong. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you soon. Bye!